Hello everyone, good day. I'm Aljie, Shamel, Ashley, Santos. Today, we will bring up the different types of rocks. But first, what are rocks? A rock is a natural form non-living earth material. Rocks are made of collection of mineral grains that are held together in a firm solid mass. Oh hey there! There are three main types of rocks: sedimentary, igneous, and metamorphic. Each of these rocks are formed by physical changes such as melting, cooling, eroding, compacting, or deforming that are part of the rock cycle. Sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are formed from pieces of other existing rock or organic material. There are three different types of sedimentary rocks: clastic, organic, and chemical. Clastic sedimentary rocks like sandstone form from clasts or pieces of other rock. Organic sedimentary rocks like coal that form from hard biological materials like plants, shells, and bones that are compressed into rock. The formation of clastic and organic rocks begins with the weathering or breaking down of the exposed rock into small fragments. Through the process of erosion, these fragments are removed from their source and transported by the wind, water, ice, or biological activity to a new location. Once the sediment settles somewhere and enough of it collects, the lowest layers become compacted so tightly that they form solid rocks. Chemical sedimentary rocks like limestone, halite, and flint form from chemical precipitation. A chemical precipitate is a chemical compound, for instance, calcium carbonate, salt, and silica, that forms when the solution it is dissolving. Usually, water evaporates and leaves the compound behind. This occurs as water travels through Earth's crust, weathering the rock and dissolving some of its minerals, transporting it elsewhere. These dissolved minerals are precipitated when the water evaporates. Metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks are rocks that have been changed from the original form by immense heat or pressure. Metamorphic rocks have two classes: foliated and non-foliated. When a rock with flat or elongated minerals is put under immense pressure, the minerals line up in layers, creating foliation. Foliation is the aligning of elongated or flatty minerals like hornblende or mica perpendicular to the direction of pressure that is applied. An example of this transformation can be seen with granite, an igneous rock. Granite contains long and flatty materials that are not initially aligned, but when enough pressure is added, so those minerals shift to all point in the same direction while getting squeezed into flat sheets. When granite undergoes this process, like at a tectonic plate boundary, it turns into gneiss. Non-foliated rocks are formed the same way, but they do not contain the minerals that tend to line up under pressure, and thus do not have the layered appearance of foliated rocks. Sedimentary rocks like bituminous coal, limestone, and sandstone, given enough heat and pressure, can turn into non-foliated metamorphic rocks like anthracite coal, marble, and quartzite. Non-foliated rocks can also form by metamorphism, which happen when magma comes in contact with the surrounding rock. Igneous rocks. Igneous rocks, derived from the Latin word for fire, are formed when molten hot materials cools and solidifies. Igneous rocks can also be made couple of different ways. When they are formed inside of the earth, they are called intrusive or plutonic igneous rocks. If they are formed outside or on top of earth crust, they are called extrusive or volcanic igneous rocks. Granite and diorite are examples of common intrusive rocks. They have a coarse texture with large mineral grains, indicating that they spent thousands or millions of years cooling down inside the earth, a time course that allowed large mineral crystals to grow. Alternatively, rocks like basalt and obsidian have very small grains and a relatively fine texture. This happens because when magma erupts into lava, it cools more quickly than it would stay inside the earth, giving crystal less time to form. Obsidian cools into volcanic blast so quickly when ejected that the grains are impossible to see with the naked eyes. Extrusive igneous rocks can also have a vesicular or hollow texture. This happens when ejected magma still has gases inside of it, so when it cools, the gas bubbles are trapped and end up giving the rock a bubbly texture. An example of this would be pumice. That's all for today. I hope you learned some information that can help you figure out what types of rock are around you. Thank you. Bye!